There you go, Rain Dance by Sarah Storer. You're listening to the Hayden Mack Show here, wherever you'll get the broadcast. It's only on YouTube at this stage. And this is the second time recording this because, technology ain't my best friend. And for some reason, got a whole bunch of static on the end of this last recording. But, second time, we'll get through it because I already know what I'm going to talk about. And in this episode, I just thought I'd mention a topic, try something different. And in this topic is going to be about alcohol and how I have got a love for alcohol. My love affair started back when I was 18 officially. Yes, but I did drink beforehand. Probably when I was 16. That was probably not the first time experiencing it, but I don't even think I ever got real drunk when I was 16. So I didn't do it properly, that's for sure. But I have since then gotten maggoted and regretted some things. Like learning you don't mix beer and spirits one after the other. Because I remember one night at the pub, I went Jack Daniels, schooner of draft. Jack Daniels, a schooner of draft. Jack Daniels, a schooner of draft. And by that, I was probably really fucked. And it was a Friday night, but I had to get up for a Saturday morning shift at Macca's. Oh boy, that was fun. Vomiting and being forced to still go to work. I was 18, but I didn't drive back then, so I was forced to work. Working with a hangover. Oh, it's fun, ain't it? But since then, I've learnt my lesson. Try not to get too smashed before having to go back to work. Thankfully, I work a Monday to Friday job now, full time, so I don't have to really worry about having to work the next day when I drink. But I haven't had a hard night in drinking for a long time. What have I drank? Well, the stuff that I would have started with when I was probably 16 was beer, definitely Carlton Draft. And then there was some called Highlander, I think it was. It was in a can. I don't know whether it was I don't think it was lemonade, but it was scotch and probably soda water, or maybe dry. I don't know. I can't remember it. I just remember that it just, tasted like fizzy drink, so I would drink it. Then moved on to, when I was 18, for some reason there was a strange period of time where I thought pure blondes were fantastic, but no, they're not. They're not. Yes, they're low carb, but they're not good for me. I hated beer. I don't know why I drank beer. Probably because it was cheap. You get $5 schooners for steak night at the pub. But then, now that I've been diagnosed as celiac, I don't drink beer anymore. I choose not to drink beer, gluten-free beer, because it tastes like fucking shit. Same as the food. Some of the gluten-free stuff is horrible. But I avoid it. The only thing that I can really drink as a celiac is spirits. Love it. Don't like wine. I learnt my lesson with wine. I was, again, mixing drinks. Went on a wine tour, was drinking scotch. I think it would have been Canadian Club and Dry back then. I was mixing Canadian Club and Dry with wine. And there was somewhere nasty with gin that we went to. Don't like gin. Fuck, it tastes like shit. But that was a wild night. from what I remember, vomiting. It wasn't good. So I don't have a relationship with gin or wine. So I've kept good mates with my spirits. The favourite spirit that I drink is Jameson, Irish whiskey. That it's just the apple, and I mix it with lemonade. Oh, people think I'm crazy when I do scotch and lemonade or whiskey with lemonade. They're like, "What? Really?" I'm like, "Yes, it's good. It's very good. Tastes nice. Don't knock it till you try it." But yes, Jameson and lemonade's the favourite. Then uh, after all the whiskeys and lemonades, I decided to. I think I was the first person to mix with lemon squash. For sure. I was doing Bundy Red and lemon squash. Tell me if you do that as well before the hard solo craze went on. Because hard solo, it's fantastic. But I was doing Bundy Red and lemon squash well and truly before that was even on the cards. Also, Bundy and creamy soda. Fantastic mix. Fantastic. Loved it. But now that hard solo's on the tap at some pubs, that's just fantastic as well because it just but dangerous because it goes down too well sometimes. But talking about spirits that go down too well, I was in Adelaide, as you know, and was at a honky tonk, Shotgun Willie's, and I was sitting there and I was having a few whiskey and lemonades, and I noticed on the wall, thinking it was a cocktail, there was something called the Arizona Peach Iced Tea with Southern Comfort. Now I thought, I'll give that a try because I'll have a go at a cocktail, and didn't think anything of it. Went there the Monday night, had a couple, and then decided to leave and walk to my hotel. And whoa, I was feeling it. It felt like I'd been hit with an alcoholic wave. It was like, whoa. It's like, whoa, that hit me. Then, after that, I was trying to find it online, whether I could buy it. No luck. So I'd been searching and searching. So I ended up back there on the Wednesday night. They had a guitarist there, musician playing. And during his break, he was sitting up at the bar and I got another Arizona Peach Iced Tea, my second one for the evening. And he goes, "They're good, aren't they?" And I said, "Yes, they're fantastic. I've been trying to find them online, can't find them anywhere." He then says to me, "Oh no, you can't find them online. They put it in the keg themselves." I was like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, it's 8%. I was like, "Whoa." I was wondering why felt like I was hit by a fucking truck the other night. They were 8%, but they do it themselves. Put it in a keg. It's fantastic. If you ever there, try an Arizona Peach Iced Tea with Southern Comfort from Shotgun Willie's. Great venue. What else? There's just a beer. I'll never drink gluten-free, as I said. No. Can't get me back to it. It's horrible shit. Don't bother. There's another one, that whiskey that I really like, and that is not McConnell's, Dubliner. That McConnell's is good as well. It's an Irish whiskey. It's smoky. I like that. But Dubliner also is very nice. Very nice. I don't know. It must be since Peaky Blinders. I'm just going Irish whiskey. I'll get an Irish. Because Thomas Shelby always has an Irish whiskey. Oh, am I turned into a TV wanker? Possibly. But the Irish whiskey, they're fucking good. Dubliner. Oh, and then the honeycomb stuff. That just goes to a whole different level. You got, I think it is honeycomb. Yeah, Dubliner honey. Oh, they'll look you up. It's fantastic. Love it. I don't know. Let us know what your favourite concoction is with alcohol. I'm pretty sure there's a lot out there. I can't be bothered Google searching some because I stick to what I know I like. But if this gets any traction, let us know in the comments of what your go-to drink is, spirit, mixer, and I might give it a crack. I don't know. I've never thought about being a cocktail maker, like having all the fancy drinks and that. Though I just stick to the basic cocktails. I used to drink Coke and Scotch and Coke, and that doesn't agree with me anymore because I'm getting old and caffeine keeps me awake. Constantly just looking at the walls and the roof and having panic attacks while trying to sleep. Oh, nothing worse than trying to drift off and then think, oh, fuck, am I dying? It's just, I don't know. It sets off some weird panic attack. So I avoid Coke from now on because I'm weak like that. And lemonade has changed my life. It's probably not good for the sugar, but it has changed for the better, I must say. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying yourself. I know I went back to work today and I have not cracked a drink. So it's a good sign that, because I don't drink big in the week during the week. More of a, I might drink on, I only socially drink now. It was only on my holidays that I drank on my own out in public because the sad person I am. But I don't drink by myself anymore. When I'm at home, I tend to, it's only when you're fucking just feeling it and you're like, all right, I need a drink. There's the ice. There's the cup. Oh, fuck. I forgot that I don't have any soft drink in the house. I better go down and get some. Oh, no. That's the worst feeling. You've run out of all the soft drink and all your mixers. That's the only downside. So maybe I'll learn to mix with cordial now. Because iced tea, I'm assuming that's just what it is cordial. So maybe I might come to you next week. I might even do a recipe of me doing, what have I got in the cupboard? There's probably a Jameson there. Either Jameson or, I can't remember what whiskey I've got. It'd have to be a Dubliner. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of Dubliner. So a Dubliner with cordial. I'll give it a try. Because I can't be bothered drinking soft drink. Going to buy soft drink anymore. I've got enough cordial there. So let's see what that tastes like. All right, until next time. Hooroo.